Welcome back, Star Travelers. Another thrilling video of set 10212. Previous set build was for the stands. As you probably saw in the first two videos, it took me a long time to build these. This one took me 45 minutes, and this one took me 26, somewhere close to that. Tonight I'm going to be starting the actual insides of the actual model. I'm so glad y'all are sticking with me on these videos. These videos are not too easy to shoot. I've got a little better setup now, if you can see. I wanted to show, pretty much everything I'm doing in real time. So sit on back. Hope you got a bowl of popcorn and some soda or whatever. And watch the enjoyable show of me building set 10212. In this video, it's going to be we're going to be building up to where the gears get introduced into this. I'll put forward and I'll let you see where I'm going to go up to. Which is going to be, I'm going to stop it here at this point. Only because these videos take so long, I have to break them down into a little series of videos. Then this one will be next. This one is when the gears start really getting going on us. And it takes a long time to put these together. Not too long, but you build Legos, let me get my other glasses on. Maybe more for my trying to find pieces glasses. This is my actual lighter version. I can see a lot better with them. Amazing. When I'm doing this. I guess the best way to do this, as much as I hate to do this, because I'm in a place that if one rolls off the table, I'm going to be searching for a while looking for it. So, we're going to try to keep this easy as possible. Hopefully this will make, I had everything in cups, but with this set there's 2,503 pieces. It's kind of hard to keep everything in cups because then we got the old memory game. So here we go, starting off with these. I'm going to build, actually there's two of these, so I'm going to be building two of these at the same time just to keep the span of the time down so I'm not losing everybody. I hope everybody's enjoying these videos I'm making. This is my version of the full set builds. When I found out online, I thought I was the first one to be doing it. When in fact, I am actually not the first one to attempt this. There's the Mythbusters show on my Discovery Channel, and I guess a year ago, I stopped watching the Mythbusters when I started getting online and doing my websites. Mythbusters has a group of guys that has their own website, and they had a Lego build-off between the Super Star Destroyer and the Death Star, and so I come to find out that I'm not the first one to attempt building these in real time, which is I wouldn't say I'm upset about it. I'd say I'm kind of was hoping to be the first one to do it, but I'm not. So I don't feel too bad. Things happen. Excuse me. I'm probably not going to explain too much of this, how I'm doing these, because you can pretty much follow along what I'm doing. This time you can actually see the sets Before I was having a hard time keeping everything in the picture. So now that you can see everything going on, it'll be easier for you to follow along. And if you're interested in this set, I know it's expensive. It's very expensive actually for Legos. When I first bought this set was a couple years back, and it was going for $600. $600 is a lot of money back then, it still is. And nowadays it's going for about $498. But you know, as soon as they stop making it, it's going to be expensive. Um, Most of these sets, when they discontinue the sets, if you are able to go on eBay or just look online and do a wiki search or anything like that, you'll notice the sets climb in price extremely a lot. Um, they get pricey. I was just online looking at the snow speeder set 10129, which is one of my fantasy sets, which I really, really wish I had. Right now, it is going for, I believe it was going for $1,400, and I actually seen it go all the way up to $1,800. So, excuse me. Um, but they do get pricey. They get very expensive. It's a very expensive hobby. Most of the sets I own are rare. You can't find them anymore. They don't sell them. The only places you can find them is on eBay or similar sites like that. So, I hope I haven't lost anybody so far. Like I said, I'm trying to do these sets quick because this set's going to take me a long time to build, especially on video. Um, when I built this pop video and before I started thinking about doing everything on video, this set actually took me 3 days to build, and that was steady at it constantly, like you see me now. Um, so it should be quite interesting to see how long it takes me on film, because I really don't know the exact amount of time it took me to build these. So I am trying not to lose myself, let alone anybody watching. I do enjoy building these things, or I wouldn't be doing this on camera. Uh, let's see, what can I talk about today? My site's going well, going pretty well now. Quite a few people tuning into it and checking it out. I've had over 1,000 people look at it, which is really, really exciting for me because I really didn't think anybody was really that excited about Legos like I am. And you have to be really, really into it, you know, to sit there and watch this on film and really get into it. You know, you have to gotta have a love for them, and I definitely do. Um, and with the new Star Wars movie coming out, I can't wait to see what they come out with for Legos. Even though from what I'm hearing in the news, it might be 2 more years before they even come out with the Star Wars movie. It's kind of sad, but we still got the old ones to watch. Alright, step 6 already. Alright, I can, well, I don't need to move anything away, what do you know? Before I had to move everything away so you could see it, what I was doing. Um, I'm trying to do this so you can see. And like I said, I gotta keep it going just for time, because I didn't realize my videos were taking a very long time. I tell my nephew, when you build these things, make sure they go together tightly. because we don't want to leg a piece loose in the set because it will really mess things up down the way. Some of the parts in here, if you're real young and you get frustrated because you're not sure how things are going or how things go together, don't get frustrated. Let your parents help you out, or have a friend help you out. I mean, it's fun when you sit down with friends or family and build these. Tomorrow night, I'm going to be having my daughter tomorrow, and she is 13. She, she can help me build one of these things. And I got everything here on the back porch on my little studio. She hates bugs. She hates bugs, but she wants to go and swim with bull sharks. She wants to become a marine biologist. She's afraid of the sharks, or not afraid of the bugs, but wants to go swimming with sharks. So I really don't really understand that too much, but that's right. I love her the same. I wish her the best in life, but whatever she does, anything that makes her happy is a good thing. But she's one of the ones that stuck with me for my love for Legos. Fortunately, my son, he's getting a little older and he kind of got away from it. He does ROTC in school, so most of his time on the weekends is with his friends and the ROTC, which is a weekend army, man. He does it for his high school though, and he does a lot of competitions, which is really fun to watch. I'm proud of him. I got him into Legos back at a very young age. Um, and recently he told me he doesn't have an interest in them anymore, so he's going to be giving me all his sets, which is fine with me. um, I'll have more sets to talk about, more sets to write about. So that gives me some more stuff to show you. And because I gave him the sets so long ago, he's got rare sets as well. So I will be having even more rare sets come out, which is a wonderful thing for me and for y'all as well, because you can sit there and watch me create them or write about them, and we're gonna fun building more Legos. All right, I'm going pretty quick, like I said, just because of time and just because I've got all my everything here that I need to do these quick. And the cup system was good. It was good for what I had at the time. Um, I wish I had done it like this from the beginning because it would have just been a lot better for video wise. I'm still nervous with the videos, so if you hear me say a lot, that's just because everything is unscripted. In other words, I don't write anything down. I'm not going off any kind of like movie actors and stuff that they have lines to say what they're doing and whatnot. Not me. I do everything live, real time, which in other words means just I'm doing this right in front of y'all, so you can see exactly what it takes. And like here right now, I'm stuck at a point. There we go. It does happen. Getting stuck happens. I'm 44 years old, and I build a lot of things in my job during the day. Right now, I'll be starting a job on Monday, working for Mickey Mouse. And a friend of mine, Frank, out there, please don't call me Mouse Boy because I'm not a mouse boy. All right, here we go. Look how quick that took. These videos might not take that long. All right, See that? That looks pretty good, huh? No, I can't see it on my video because my computer turned off. There it goes. Sorry, I had to get back up and make sure it come back on. Make sure I'm still recording, because nothing worse than talking to yourself, putting together Legos. Well, you can play that crap, but you could tell stories to yourself, putting them together. Kind of weird. Well, here we go. We're going to do these two together, and this is where the meat of the model. And what I mean by that is this part here is, it's pretty much, if I turn these, you can, I don't know if you can see the gears turning. I don't know how well that shows up on video, but the gears turn. These gears turn when you turn these. And both of them should do it. So when you're putting things like this together, make sure your gears are turning. If they're not turning, you got problems. But they're turning pretty good. And this is actually what the front or the back is going to be, one of these places. And what these do is raise up and down the wing. So you're going to make sure you get it right. And make sure a lot of things are loose. You don't want anything really super tight. I mean, especially when it comes to your gears, you don't want them tight, because they do have to freely move. But everything else you want nice and secure, nice and tight in there. Make sure everything goes together right. Because if something isn't going together right, then you've either skipped a step or missed a step. Or, like me, I sometimes doing these models, I'm talking and not paying attention to what I'm doing. So I'm going to pay attention more often doing these videos. We have let's see, I don't know what your favorite Lego is. It might not be Star Wars, but mine are Star Wars. I love playing the games. I got the games on my PlayStation and my Xbox for the Star Wars, and I love the Indiana Jones, and the Batman's pretty cool. I don't have it on my PlayStation, but maybe I can borrow it from my son one time. There we go. Here's a part that ain't going together right there. We go. I love the Star Wars versions. Very cool. I just recently got the Lord of the Rings game for my Xbox, which is, you could play that forever. You could play that forever, just because there's so much to do in it, which is always fun. All right. This is pretty much the bottom of the set, so I'm making sure all the pieces are together right, because like I said, if they don't go together right, then something's wrong. And make sure everything's tight, or it doesn't fall apart. Especially this model. This model is so big and so heavy and flimsy that if it falls apart on you, you're gonna know it when it's halfway built. It'll just start, things will do weird things on it. All right. Let's see. Let's get these going. So I don't mess up, I'm going to do them one at a time. I like the colors in this set. It has some interesting colors. Black, yellow, red, white, clear. And the whole set's mainly white when it's all put together. Except for the stand, it's black. It's kind of neat. It makes it stand out more. Alright. Got those together. What do you think so far? Let me pull it up close to the camera so you can see it. Not bad, huh? I cleaned these. I actually gave these Legos a bath the other day. It's good to do every once in a while. It keeps the dirt off them, and pieces go together a lot better. And you get fur balls or lint or something in there. And nothing worse than that, right? All right, that's together. Next step is gears. Oh, we love gears. All right, so there's 4 of these that go together. So make sure we got these right. And these are the kind of things where you want things to be a little loose on them. You don't want like here. You want this kind of where it will slide, just a little bit, not much. But you don't want them real tight so they don't slide, because in the model where it goes, you want it to be able to move a little bit. Because if you don't, then you have the risk of snapping on these gear teeth. And you don't want anything snapping in your set. You really don't. Especially not this set, because the wings are so heavy. Alright. And it even shows you right here. Do not put it too tight. You want it nice and loose with a little bit of a gap there. So it goes back and forth like it does here. Just a little bit, not much. I learned the first time I did this set. I pushed them tightly together, thinking, thinking I knew better, and I wound up, one of the gears almost snapped on me. I had to take the model apart just to get it right. So you gotta give it a little bit of play, not much though, and you don't want to give it too much. All right, look at this. I'm already messing up. Can you see it already? I caught the last second there. All right. This is what I get for not paying attention. There we go. See what it is. That's good. Put these together. Oh, they're so small. These sets are really hard to put together when you get the hands, especially these little tiny parts. All right, that's 2 down. 2 more to go. And the parts are getting less and less. I do have a bucket over there. I'm gonna do the second video, because I'm gonna try to keep these videos as short as possible. In between, that gives me a little bit of a break, because you got to get away from them for a little while, just free your mind so you don't get frustrated with them. Because these things can frustrate you. Especially if they don't work right for you, or something goes wrong, you kind of want to. There's notes in here you really do for this set. I know I'm pushing these together without change. You got to make sure there's equal amount of the ends sticking out. And you can pretty much see it when you're doing it. That might be a little bit too loose, but we'll find out. Alright, no, that's too tight. There we go. Alright, last one. And you gotta really watch out when you put these gear sections into there. You gotta really pay attention that you're putting it in. And I'm sure everybody pays a lot of attention when you do things like this, but and sometimes you don't, and you find out later. I'm sorry I keep repeating myself, but I'm kind of also telling myself to watch what I'm doing at the same time. Make sure I'm getting it right. Okay, There they are. There's the 4 gears. Now what I normally do is I will really sit there and go 1, 2, 3, 4. Just hold down from the end. To make this easier on me, I'll lift these up so you can see them better too. I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. Am I messing up already? Yeah. Look at this. And I didn't see this until last minute. I said, man, Chris, how are those gears supposed to touch each other? See what I did already? Well, that's the fun thing about building Legos, right? Alright, 5. And then this will go down right into there. See? And I try to engage the gears so they don't fall out. Okay. There we go. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. There we go. So far, so good. Alright. Now it's telling me that this is the end of video 1. And you gotta make sure everything is like it says it is. Now, I used to get really picky and make sure that it looked like the video, like the picture, even where the slits. And this is just me being really picky. But hey, there's nothing wrong with being too picky about something and you want it right. So you get it where everything's the same. It doesn't matter. I just do it because it looks like you've got everything right. So there it is. There's the end of video 3 of set 10.212. The next video will be this. And as you can see, it gets harder and harder as it goes. And these are actually where the wings are attaching to. So you want to make sure it's correct. And I will see you on the next video. Thanks for hanging out and watch me do this full set build.